Hi. Is it just me or I can see the board? No, I cannot. Okay. Because I am Kono, I am Kono. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Never Too Late show, a show that you never knew you needed. I am the one and only, eager, energetic, irritatingly idealistic, economically irrelevant, part-time dreamer, full-time procrastinator, and an everyday environmentalist. And I will be your host for the show. The Never Too Late show was actually a huge inspiration for me to get this pushing, to get this going, to get this started. And the reason is because personally, I have been wanting to do this show or series or vlog for a very long time, but it kept being pushed down, kept being extended, kept getting pushed aside. And at one point I thought, should I just give up on this project because I'm never gonna get it done. There was so much self-doubt and so many other factors that I never thought that I would start this. And that is why I put this show name to be Never Too Late, because I want to inspire myself and all of you that whatever you want to do, whether it's photography, whether it's writing, whatever you want to do, just go and do it. Don't doubt yourself. It's never too late to get started at whatever age you're at. And another reason is because I've been looking at the climate change aspect for quite some time, and we all know that we have quite little time left to take certain actions that could help climate change from worsening dramatically. And many a times I myself was kind of depressed, and I kind of gave up thinking that there's nothing that we can do about it. Why not we just give up and just live our lives without thinking about climate change? And I also want this to be an inspiration for those who feel a lot of eco-anxiety about the climate change situation and stuff, and say that it's never too late and just keep going, just keep doing what you're doing, because it does impact one way or another. We may not be able to save the entire world, but we may be able to hold some damage, withhold some damage, help a certain group of people here and there. So apart from hearing people say it's never too late to do this, it's never too late to do that, I really hope that through this channel, people will look at it and say that, okay, environment is a part of my life, and environment is a way of life, not a separate thing, not a separate agenda, but it's literally, encompassed in each and every aspect of our life. Whether you're an engineer, an architect major, an arts person, or a medical person, or even in policy making, I hope that environmental factors influences your decision making, and that you take environment into account. So I really hope that through this channel you spend a few minutes of your life thinking about the environment and how you can apply it, how it can apply to your work, and I'll also do some thinking from my end and really make some great strides. Well, the concept is pretty simple. What we'll be doing is every week we'll be exploring one aspect of the environment, and then I'll be going down to meet some of my environmentalist friends who are in the environmental scene in Singapore, talk about what they have been doing in that particular aspect of the environment, how have they been doing so far, what is their journey, and take some learning points from them, take some advices from them, and then I'll be coming back home, consolidating, and also making one change, whether it is to my lifestyle or to a practice that I've been doing so far. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll be making that one change by the end of each episode, and hopefully through the episodes I will be able to sustain these practices, and I hope that you can also join me in this journey and you can also make those changes along the way. A pretty quick disclaimer is that, I'm not forcing anyone to take any to do anything through these videos. It's more of a voluntary kind of thing, so do whatever that you can in your comfort zone, and that is how we all move together. The most important point is not how much you're doing, but it's really how much you're willing to improve and how much you're willing to progress or open your mind towards these practices. Yes. So another thing that popped up in my head is the constant debate that I keep having with myself about, is individual action effective? Shouldn't we be pushing for systemic change, systemic action, ask for a change in policies, this and that? And I think, if I were to have this conversation, I might as well just have like a whole panel of people with me, because there is no definite answer to this. But I truly believe that both of these actions are needed. Both small and big actions are needed. Some actions, they may seem small, but also it helps in many other ways. And I truly believe that in order to change the world, in order to ask for change from other people, it's very important that I make some personal changes. So that has been my motto thus far, and that is pretty much what the first few episodes at least would be about. And if you are worried about whether your actions make a difference or not, honestly, whether you're taking big actions or small actions, size does not really matter if your heart's in it, yeah, that kind of thing. So how far will the Never Too Late show go? Well, I will keep going as long as there are views other than myself and my family. And honestly, I'm really excited to be on this journey, to be exploring environmentalism in Singapore and hopefully beyond, and to keep bringing new fresh content, new aspects of the environment, and also introducing you to the environmental scene and people working within the environmental scene in Singapore. So please do give a like, share and subscribe if you want to keep getting my content, and if you want to follow this journey with me. So with that, I'd like to say thank you and see you next week.